Show me your bookmark. This is a blast from the past. Oh, I love it. So Divya Tuck made that for you. When did we get it?
A while ago.
I mean, we were, man, was it like, we weren't in Noida. No, that's right. We were already in Delhi. So fond memories of India from the Harry Potter bookmark from Divya. Thank you, Divya. I actually saw Divya today because, well, no, on video. About, I guess it was 4 years ago or something. We had an American Indian episode, my anti-Oscars special edition, which I'll link in the description. And Divya's in that, Divya and Larry, and they were debating which was better, Parosan or Ship of Theseus. We did a back-to-back Hindi language double feature.
Our friend Divya had to leave 2/3 of the way through the movie, so we stopped to gauge reactions to the film so far.
So which do you prefer, Parosan or...
This one.
Oh, snap!
It's okay. Parosan has its own moments.
When the movie started, in the first 5 minutes, I was like, Larry is just tolerating it because he's not trying to be, you know, rude or anything.
What does this movie need more of?
Kaijus, Transformers, bloodshed, samurai.
Special thanks to Louis Armour for bringing that memory up. I totally missed that. I uploaded it yesterday, I guess 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. So that was a kind of just blast from the past. Welcome to the India Connection. We've got quite a few links to respond to. We've kind of missed over the last few weeks, so we're going to dive right in. The first up was submitted by DC Walla Guy a few weeks back. This was just a funny and silly vid. I thought it was pretty fun. This guy came with the idea for a new character, the Indian in America, and asked my friend Rahul to play the part. Told strangers that Rahul was my cousin from India and that he had questions about American culture.
I heard you guys have like a good football team. Do you know when tryouts are or like what I should do?
So first things first, you're gonna need to add about 100 pounds, grow a foot, and be aggressive.
That, I mean...
Start high-fiving people, slapping guys' butts. It's like half of football right there.
I have to slap the butt. I have to slap the butt, so I don't know.
No, I'm giving you an ironic answer. The football culture.
Okay.
In America, lots of bro being
Because
bro.
I was goalkeeper in high school for 2 years. I was the best on my team. I thought...
Oh, soccer. Okay.
Nice.
What the rest of the world calls football, we call soccer. So,
Okay.
America's weird.
True.
No, that's great. And I think that we get a much larger laugh out of this, being Americans who have lived in India, because it is funny, like the rubber thing.
Right.
I mean, that's something that I would never have
thought
known
about.
unless I went over there.
And if I were
lived
American,
there, if you're a tourist there, you're not going to ask for a rubber. Oh my gosh.
hearing about a hose, I would be
no.
And I never want to talk
Everyone's-
about poop. Like I never want to talk about the bath, like ever. So like I would be just like that guy. Like, what are you talking about? What hose?
No, because everyone's thinking garden hose. I
Right.
mean, they would be like, "What?"
Or even if you
is
said
wrong with you?
like mug or whatever.
Oh yeah, he said mug, right? He said cup instead of mug. If he
But
said
even
mug,
that, I mean,
people
America
would've been
like mug,
"What?"
like coffee mug, what?
Yes, no.
So yeah, yeah, that was
great.
That was really good.
I love it. Does he do more of those?
I don't know. So we should check him out. Zain Sharif. He's only got 9,600 subs, but this video got 3.3 million views. That's a win.
Yeah,
That's a
no.
good man on the street joke right there.
Yeah,
That is.
no.
It's like, it's not offensive. Like even.
And it was nice because they cut like they cut that girl's political answer out, which was nice. They were nice. They were nice to people and cut off when they needed to, because
Right.
to save face for the unscripted
Right.
people.
No, that was really good. I like that one a lot. So thanks for DC Walla Guy. Okay, a stand-up comedy on demonetization in India by S.R. Dull. Another one we never really got to. I know this guy. Why do I know this guy? Oh, I think we may have tried to watch this one. I think we're just, once again, we're always kind of just running late on time. Varun Grover.
Oh,
who is
15
he with?
minutes.
Yeah, we just don't have time.
Okay, well,
We need to like fit this into our.
We'll have to put that.
We should watch this at night when we're watching H3.
Yeah.
We have a couple H3s we're supposed to catch up on.
Yeah.
So that's what we should do for this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, for these longer ones, I'm sorry, we keep like delaying them. They just end up being a little too long for us to do in the course of our day. Let's see what this one is. This one's a little shorter. Taxi drives at railway station. 2 foreigners in Bollywood. So these guys, I mean, they did real good. Man, they did some pretty good memorization of lines there.
Yeah.
I think they ADR'd that first part
They
just for sound
definitely ADR'd
part.
the first part, but he at least matched his lips.
Well,
for
it
the
did pretty,
second
and
part.
it was him doing the ADR. I'm pretty sure. 'cause
Right,
that was
I think
him
so
doing-
too. So his accent's pretty impressive,
Pretty good.
actually.
Yeah, quite impressed with
Okay,
those.
so I totally missed the punchline.
Well, it's just.
His whole speech. I was like, whoa.
Oh, I know. I lost
got
it
lost.
too. I got lost. So, but no, I mean, just the fact that, you know, it's just that whole way of like, what do you call it? Bargaining. You know, in that sort of scenario, it's just a lot of aggression and like deference, but then all of a sudden aggression again. It's like then at the end he just pulls a knife, but get it. We're gonna go anyway.
But no, the part where he's walking out of the train station and the guy's following him, I'm like, that was spot on.
So yeah, it's pretty fun. So they've done well, and they've actually learned some pretty good Hindi. Pretty impressive.
I know, really impressive.
A dance video way ahead of its time from Indian Dude 2018. And this could be just a whole genre, you know, just going back and getting old. It looks perfectly synced. They did a good job of picking the right shots.
Yep. And these outfits. Okay, let's go to Club La Vila. You try those dance moves out and you tell me how good
That
they
should be
are.
a video right there. Spring break doing Bollywood dance moves.
I don't think I could.
Seriously, who wants to do it, viewers? Who's coming down to Panama City Beach for spring break? We should go to La Vila and do Bollywood dance moves. That's all I'm saying. That would be cross-cultural and creative and interesting to see what people's reactions would be.
Oh, what is with those red gloves?
All right. So this one came from Krishnan GV. Would you live in another country if it was beneficial as you see it for your children? Some context for this question. I recently visited close friends of mine who just had a baby. We got chatting about various things, and I brought up what they thought about going back to India with the newborn. Up until a few months ago, they thought they would stay for maybe a few years and then wrap up and go back. But after that baby, they told me they were quite reluctant to head back due to a lot of factors, education and health being high up on the list. I'm curious to know your view about this as you have been an immigrant yourself, albeit an American in India. So,
Interesting.
You know, we had every intention of staying in India for as long as we could.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we would go over again, I think, if, you know, if we were in a stable scenario. I think that's the ultimate thing. Like, if I got an option to go tomorrow and be in a Bollywood movie, I wouldn't take it. Like, at this point, I have to
That's
get.
not
It's just
long-term
too
enough.
diverting. Like, no, I'd like 2 foreigners in Bollywood. It's like too late for me to do something like that because, you know, we've got a family and, you know, we were over there 5 years.
We
and
did it.
We tried to do
we
it.
did our video thing. We did it.
I didn't do as good a job as them in terms of like integrating with the existing. Like they've done a really good job, I think, on the salesmanship side. Like they really dove in.
We were really
in Bollywood. I think.
Anyway, we digressed from the question.
But the question, yes, I would do it though. I mean, if I could.
Yeah, I don't think that there would be anything education or health wise holding me back.
Nope.
When in terms of Satya or Rohan.
Nope.
Like I would go back. I mean, as long as you can afford health care, you know, I mean, it was nice. You just, and it depends on where they would be in India, but in Delhi, it's like, okay, you just pretty much pick. Like, if you can pay for it, you can go to it. So I thought health care wise, now granted the pollution is, yes, I mean, that is unfortunate.
It's difficult, but I mean,
difficult. But if, you know,
but it's life, you know. I mean, like we've said it before,
we would make it work.
You know, it's, you know, part of being a human. There's just a lot of poisons that hit us wherever we are in the world. I mean, you're learning about some of the bad things that happen in America. I mean, for the longest time, people thought America's this perfect place and nothing bad ever happens. Well, bad stuff happens here too. It looks, you know, different. So yeah, I mean, for me, I've never been scared about another place's scariness, or if I had, I got over it pretty early because I was traveling from a young age. Right. So,
and education wise, I mean, it is different, but as long as you have the money to pick the school that you want your kid to go to, you know, I think you can make it work.
Definitely.
But I mean, I understand. But I can see, like, as Indians, I'm assuming they grew up in India, then being here in America and seeing that they could, you know,
Make it work
here. I mean, I get it. I get why they might choose that option.
Might choose, to stay. I think sometimes people think too much about what they assume will be beneficial for their children when there are unforeseen benefits of doing something differently. So, like for our kids, they have a cultural experience they couldn't have gotten from being here, and it gives them a more like contextual or reasoned approach to things. They're not as quick to be carried along by whatever all the cool kids are doing, because they're like, oh, well, I've seen it done like this, and that way works too. Like, so I don't know. It kind of, there's a tendency for humans to live in an echo chamber, and this is true in America. It's true in India. It's just true as human beings. You know, we get into this sort of tribalism where you think that our way's the best, and so I think sometimes just what seems like, oh, the best education or the best health, like, yeah, you know, like we actually, from health perspective, we were actually really prepared for this bout of flu that hit everyone in our whole family. Like, we just didn't even get sick.
Thankfully, we made it through.
Well, and I think, honestly, I think it has something to do with just having a little bit better immune system.
Hopefully.
You know, I think that we're so antiseptic here in America that we actually over-medicate, and I think it creates, like, just bad dependencies on drugs and stuff. And also, I think, yeah, like, we're actually, human beings are, we're supposed to be involved in nature and get our hands dirty. And so, like, nothing is dirty in a lot of places, and everyone's so antiseptic. I think it actually is bad for our health in the long run. That's a theory of mine, but it's proven true for me.
No, it's true. No, it's come out that actually having a dog and letting your kids play outside and using
not using hand
sanitizer or antibacterial soap is actually better for you.
Hand sanitizer, I mean, it's like our family's addicted to that stuff, and I never was. That's one of the things as a kid. That was one of my forms of rebellion. It's like, oh. I mean, I do wash my hands.
No,
I have
like,
been a hand washer.
Like,
that's
I would
true.
say, like, before I eat, yes.
Right.
I do want to wash my hands, but don't use it all throughout
Yes,
the
you
day.
just don't want to, like, take it to some ludicrous extreme or something
Yeah.
like that. But I mean, yeah, I think once you've been to another country, I mean, that was one of the things that made it difficult for Steve Jobs to hold a job initially, was because he'd gone to India and he became a vegetarian, and he kind of looked like, from other people's perspective, a slob. Not saying that India made him a slob, but just seeing things from a different perspective, and coming back and just saying, well, I don't have to do this corporate culture. I can do my own thing. And I don't know. Sometimes it gives you a little bit more of a backbone, because you'll be like, well, you know, no, it can work a different way. I'm gonna try something else. You know, so I don't know. That's a good skill to have, I think, in our world.
Definitely.
So this one's kind of funny. Flying Tanks shared this. I mean, not funny. It's but telling, I guess, is a better way of putting it. So this is him. I mean, you'll see if you can pick up on the Hindi here. Him talking about sexual harassment and Bollywood and stuff.
दिल से बोलूं आज अपने एक इंसान होने पर शर्म सी आ रही
एक आइटम खरीदने जाओ इतना सामान खरीद कर लाते यार बीवी के साथ शॉपिंग जाना मतलब है ना इंसान पक जाता है
कि टीवी पर कुछ न्यूज़ आ रही थी बेंगलोर में नए साल के जश्न में कुछ लोगों का वहशियत सा नाच देखा खुलेआम सड़क पर हैं उसे देखकर पता नहीं आप लोगों को कैसा लगा बाय गॉड लेकिन मेरा खून खौल उठा.
So basically the whole video is like him Eve teasing Sonakshi Sinha's character for, I mean, it goes on forever. It's such a long scene. It is awkward. Like, it's just really awkward how long he just catcalls her and looks at her. And then, but then they keep cutting back to him talking about treating women with dignity and respect.
Oh.
Excuse me? What is, like, every time you're in a movie, you're doing
So
this?
I see. So that's
that's
why that person is, the person has cut it together.
Yes, cut it together.
That
Well, and
is
so this is a
interesting.
YouTube channel. Gandhi says, much feminism, such wow. Akshay Kumar really perplexed at how society reached this stage, so I thought I'd help the kid out. So, and that's a hypocrisy that, well, coming to light all the world in the entertainment industry. The casting couch has been an integral part of entertainment from America to India and beyond, from Hollywood to Bollywood and beyond. And now, you know, Me Too is kind of a reflection of that. Oh, you know, these demons have been inside the system for a long time, and these are the same people that are sitting, you know, crowing so loudly about feminism, but at the same time have been exploiting this same sort of mentality in movies. Like, good little observation. Thanks, Flying Tank. So Grim Reaper, my old League of Legends buddy in Garena, I think he's one of the first Indians I played with on Garena. I can't even remember. I don't know if he found me in one of my videos and friended me. But yeah, we would play League together. So he did a little outline of my original Surfing Violinist art in glowing.
That's interesting. Your face is
my
a
face
little
looks
bit
scary. I look like some demon alien or something.
Yeah. But that's fun. That's totally fun.
So I said, thanks, man. Long time no see. How have things been? He's moved to Vizag for a startup. So I'd like to hear more about the startup.
Awesome.
Hard stuck in bronze. I'm glad to see someone else is in bronze with me. For those who don't play League of Legends, it's the lowest of the low in ranked. But we're both in bronze 1 at least. At least we're not in bronze 5, which is lower.
That is funny.
Ishan actually just shared that he's in silver 2. So he's left me behind.
Of course he has. He's Captain Arya.
So he's rarely see you playing League. And Satya, yeah, we're gonna start. Actually, we're starting a team. We're starting practices and everything this Saturday, 8 a.m. So anybody who plays League of Legends, if you'd like to join in on NA, we're going to be doing this whole. We're gonna practice for an actor.
The team, so sorry.
Yeah, you can. We're gonna have like 3 strings basically, team ABC. And
we'll have our own
we'll vie for spots.
Empire.
Yeah. That's right. SK Telecom T1K S and T.
Players.
So we're gonna be we're gonna get just wait. Challenger Series, here we come. A bunch of bronzies gonna be playing beyond our level because we're joining together with superior strategy. So thanks to Grim Reaper for the fun little share there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, until next time, keep it creative, keep it cross-cultural, and keep it constructive, YouTube, and
consistent.
Keep it consistent. And we'll see you on Friday with Building a Better Me. See you then. Thank you.